Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got baseball on the show. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Jack Flaherty.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Okay, all set to go. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. That's off the inside corner, and the home opener is underway. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That misses off the outside edge. Flaherty, the tall righty, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And that one clips the corner. And that misses. And it's 2-2.
Full count.
Up the middle. Seager fires over to first. Profar is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Strike 2. Just missed.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And the 0-1. That one missed.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well, here's Byron Buxton. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Perez on to first, in time to get him, one away in the strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
There's a strike. One out, bases empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Perez on to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. On the ground right side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Back at Comerica Park, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Salvador Perez.
Flaherty back to work. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. On the ground to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now, Vinny Pasquantino.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That clips the corner. Flaherty, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now here is Dairon Blanco. And first offering is fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's a 1-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Buxton. And makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Smoked to the left. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitches on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Rocketed out towards right center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Spencer.
And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Outside
the
low,
ball.
and that's ball one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1-2.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Squirts away a little bit. Out to center. Isbell should have this one. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Slider right there.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some
0-1.
serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park
0-2.
home run in the same game.
And that one is
1 ball, 2
downstairs.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Right side. Then there's one down. Profar climbs in on that left side. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just off the
Outside. That's the
outside
ball.
edge. Ball 1. And that one
No,
is
that missed.
inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Profar is out. Austin Riley at the plate.
Now
1 for 1 with a
first
single
baseman,
so far.
Austin Riley.
Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that's off
No,
the
that's
outside
out.
edge. 1-1. And that one
No,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge. Next pitch
Ball
is
outside.
outside. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the third, no score. Outside,
Take
and
your
that
base.
is ball
Ball
4.
four.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't
Ball.
love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that
1-2.
fastball. Out of the
Count.
hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith. Lined into right. Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really
fielder,
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Buxton stands in here, takes ball one low. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. High fly ball out to left field. Green settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away. Salvi steps into the box now. He's 0 for 1.
Salvador Perez.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's the tag, and he's out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pasquantino.
And there's a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
That one drilled left field. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Corey Seager. Doubled his first time up. On the ground, right side. But that rolls foul. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy.
Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Grounded out his first time. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feet, there's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Flaherty back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The other way, Ibanez. Handles, throws the first, 1 away here in the 5th. And now it's Kyle Isbell. He's 0 for 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first, and that quickly 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
One and one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carpenter brings it in. And that is back at Comerica Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, wow. Nice play. Not in time. He's safe. Now it's the DH, Spencer Torkelson. Fly to center his first time. That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out. And now Ryan Jeffers. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1. Ball outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Byron Buxton up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
That's the third. Riley fires to first. That takes care of Buxton. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Jurickson Profar. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now pitching.
Here's Austin Riley.
Number 19. Will Vett.
Swung on, belted. He's under it. Makes the catch, 1 down. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 1 for 2. Late with the swing there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Tatis waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fought off foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Missing inside. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Two now. On the ground, right side. On to first. And Albies is retired. And that'll do it. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling.
Swing and a miss.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And ball one.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt over to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that is out of play. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, left field, down the line. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Vest, a 6-foot righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Gets the catcher by a step. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Line to left. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wastes no time there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls around third. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Ground ball could be two. Over to Seager. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. Perez gets it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Here's Riley Green. In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, makes the catch for the out. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. That's inside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Clips the corner, and the count's full.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Carlos Estevez.
Number 53.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Key in the box now, takes strike one. In the dirt, but kept close. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Perez out to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And now a man into scoring position. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Got him swinging. Here's Profar down. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the...
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. He boots it.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Buxton in the box now. Takes strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
The third baseman, number 8.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And now they're out front. It's 2-1. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. Here comes Corey Seager. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Blanco in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back at Comerica Park. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Number 43, Tommy Kahnle.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Albies in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's the ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. And the tying run is on base.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
One down, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first.